I just really struggle to understand why criminals of this magnitude are allowed to change their name in the first place. This is absolutely ridiculous. So this morning I read the paper, I read this article saying that these type of offenders will be blocked from dodging detection by changing their name. I mean, about time. This kind of gives common sense. And when Rishi Sunak was in government, he promised that this will come into law, but the general election came before this could happen under his government. Because currently offenders can change their names, start new lives, and get jobs abroad even. So you've got this guy here who was called Ben David Rose, or Ben David Rose is his new name, I believe. Very silly name. But anyway, he was called Ben David Lewis before. And after he got convicted for having, he was given a suspended jail term of 2 years. The day after he was convicted, he changed his name. And you know what this guy did? He changed his name. He went to Spain and he worked in Spain as a teacher in a private school under a new name. And he went there and he continued to reoffend several. He was given a 138-year sentence in Spain and he has to serve a minimum of 20 years. I think he should serve the lot. Yeah, I think they should throw the book at him. It also says that this bill will include online aliases. So whenever an offender of the sort decides to change their name online, they have to alert their probation officer. No, they have to alert their probation officer before they do it. If they don't, back to court they go and they could face tougher sentences. Now, if you ask me, I think for a lot of crimes, not just these kind of offenders, you shouldn't be able to change your name. In fact, I think it should be stamped on your forehead that you've done, you've offended people in this way. If you're a scammer, I think the same thing. I'm not saying it's equivalent. But the general public deserve to know they have been in contact with these sort of, with criminals. Of course, the most important is these offenders first. Then I think it should be unalivers and I think scammers as well. I think they're being quite nice by letting you guys, still even go around with your forehead empty. I think it should be branded right there. I think I have the right to know, and I think everybody does. Obviously, realistically, that can't happen, but I think that is how they should be dealt with. This whole idea of criminals changing their names, I don't know why it was a thing in the first place. It's absolutely ridiculous. I think you should lose the right to change your name once you commit a heinous crime.